Hi, I'm Stephanie. Probably the biggest difference between riding an adventure touring motorcycle and a street motorcycle is when you go off-road, most of the time you're going to be riding on dirt or gravel. That completely changes your traction and opens up a new way to steer the motorcycle. So today, we're going to talk about controlled loss of traction and rear wheel steering. The first thing you need to do is get comfortable with the feeling of letting your rear wheel momentarily break traction. It's a normal part of riding an adventure touring bike off-road, but if you've only ridden on the street, it's something you're gonna wanna practice. There are two ways to break traction. One is by using the rear brake to quickly lock up the rear wheel. The other is by using a little blip on the throttle to break the rear wheel loose for an instant. To use the braking technique, approach the obstacle in the standing position, balls of feet on footrest, body centered, head and eyes up, elbows up and out, back arched, knees bent against the motorcycle. As you approach the obstacle, shift your weight and press the grip to initiate some lean and firmly press the rear brake pedal. The motorcycle will slide sideways initially away from the intended direction, but this will point the motorcycle toward the new intended direction. With proper timing, release the rear brake pedal and gently roll on the throttle to move past the obstacle. The technique of using the brake to create a controlled loss of traction is very speed dependent, and it is less effective at very slow or very fast speeds. It's important to practice this skill because since it slows the motorcycle down, it can help you avoid hazards when countersteering is not an option. Sometimes, like when you're riding uphill or through terrain where you need a small course correction in limited space, using the throttle to spin the wheel and break traction is a great option. From the standing position, initiate the lean by shifting your weight to the opposite side of the skid and give a little blip to the throttle to break the tire free. Initially, the tire will slide in the opposite direction, but it will point the bike in the direction you want to go. With proper timing, roll off the throttle to straighten up the bike, and you're on your way around the obstacle. Learning how to control loss of traction and steer with the rear wheel is a big part of the fun of riding an adventure touring motorcycle. So get out there, practice up, and enjoy the ride.